Salutations! Hi everyone! How are you all today? Beautiful day today. And we're about to go out here in the Kingsway gardening and about to show you what's going on. What I have done, I'm warning you right now, everything is kind of like scrambled everywhere and mixed up and stuff like that, but that's the Kingsway of doing things. Come on. Hey y'all, come on out. So, this is what I've been working on, my new project. My husband has built me this rollaway garden where I can just work like this and stand up and I ain't got to worry about bending and stuff like that. So it has rollers on there and I can take it anywhere. I can move it out in the sun or the shade or whatever have you. But as of right now, I'm going to keep it right here because it's heavy. And I just planted these the other day, well actually the 10th of October. I have lettuce. What else I got going on? I got some leeks. I got garlic. I got some butter lettuce in this area. So I kind of like split it in half. And on this side I have my kale. I have my mustard greens. I have my kohlrabi on this side. And in the middle, I call myself experimenting. I got some spearmint growing. So we're going to see how this goes. I just did this, so there's no peek-doos or anything yet. So now, this is my other little spot. Now let me tell you about this spot. This spot really has like a little history to it. We got bought our house 2012, and our first gardening was right here. We only had one slot. Then my husband grew and we got two. Then I did the blocks and it's been producing well. We have this sunflower here. I don't know how it got there, but it's here. I had planted some sweet potatoes from the vine, and I planted it in the ground, and it's just all over this yard. I have my beautiful peppers. I'm not messing with this stuff. This stuff right here, it is growing. I still got flowers developing. You know, I guess as long as the weather is providing, hey, I just let it go. I don't touch nothing. I just let it go. I have my wild basil. I done cut off of it, gave it away. This is another form of pepper. Kingsway gardening. I don't know what type of pepper it is, but it's, as you see, I need to harvest some, and I still got some flowers growing. Still got some flowers growing. Look at there. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. I'm leaving it alone. So, we're moving over here to our chicken coop. Look at them. Two of them ready to come out already. They so spoiled. Hey! Hey ladies! Hey ladies! Y'all ready to come out? Say, I'm ready to come out. I know. See? Did you hear her talk? Alright, come on ladies. There we go. So, that's the ladder my husband built for them. Sometimes they fly out and sometimes they walk down the ladder. Hey! Hey ladies! Yeah! So the chickens, there you have it. The chickens are gone. While I'm out here working, they working. So we're going to move over here to my other piece. My husband decides to move my plants over here against the fence. These are my carrots. I started these, 10th of September. And this is what they are so far. This is my lettuce I've been munching off of. These have been in here for a while. I have some do whatever they want to do tomatoes. This tomato was grown in here. I just leave it alone and let it do its thing. So you see the tomatoes have developed right here. I just leave it alone, let it grow. I have my kale greens here. Another form of peppers. My sister-in-law planted these. I just leave them alone. I don't mess with them. I see some developing, trying to develop. I have some spinach here. I got some pop-ups. I don't know what these are, but I got some pop-ups in this soil. But I got the spinach in here, my garlic in here. Ooh, look at this. Yeah, I have some sweet peas. I could have more on here. I just ignore it. But this tree doesn't really last that long because when I get these, I just eat them right here. Have my little snack in the garden. Eggplant. I never grew an eggplant. I tried it in the pot. I did get one eggplant, y'all. Kingsway. I'll figure it out. I will take it in. I know by watching some of the YouTube channels, they do take it in. I don't think they take cold too well. This is my anything and everything pot. I got tomatoes coming out of there. I got lettuce growing out of here. I have parsley growing out of here. This is my little lemon tree. Ooh, this smells so good, y'all. This is my rosemary. Oh my gosh, I love it. It smells so good. Oh, I just smell it right now. I know what this is. Peppermint. Yes, I love peppermint. It smells so good. So I call myself trying to grow some greens out the pot, y'all. Greens out the pot. Straight out the pot, y'all. Greens. You know it, you know it. Let me see what we have right here. Pepper, y'all. Like I said, this is the Kingsway gardening. I'm doing a lot. I'm still doing a lot of work, still doing a lot of transforming, still doing a lot of planning. So, and I have a lot of cleanup to do. Broccoli, I did it October 4th. I just planted the broccoli, y'all. I see some peekaboo. Yay! Wow. Let me see when I did this. October 4th. Now you see there? I did this one at the same time. This one's, you see, growing a little larger considering this one. So this is October 4th, and this is kohlrabi. So you know I'm gonna have to, now this is my problem. I grow it, but I get nervous when I have to separate it. So obviously I have to separate this kohlrabi because of the bulbs when they grow from the other end. So I'm gonna have to separate this. Put my big girls on and separate them. But that's I get kind of nervous with that, trying to separate it because I think I'm harming it, whatever. But I'm gonna do it though. I got plenty of space to do it, so I'm gonna separate these. They're growing great. This is cabbage. Look at my cabbage, you all. I'm so excited because I just planted these and I got peekaboos. My excitement is I think I'm doing something right. I don't really know about how much chemical, what do you call it, calcium. I don't know about all that stuff. I just mix all that stuff together, put it in here, and pray for success. So these are my leeks I had bought from the store. I just took the root and I just put it in the garden, and here it is. And I got garlic growing around it, and I see some other surprises in here too. Tell them what's going on in here. Here's my lemon tree that I haven't got no lemon. Look at these thorns. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna do better this time. My husband had bought me a lemon tree. He sure did. And we got some lemons off him. That was 3 years ago. And it was great. I had it in the middle of the yard. But let me tell you my lazy self. My husband said, you know you're going to have to dig it up and put it in the house. And I'm like, oh. Kingsway. I was like, I never did. I didn't even cover it up. So it survived that year. The next year, lazy again. I didn't dig it up. I didn't cover it up, and I lost it. But the roots were so strong. Oh my gosh. So these right here are from seed, and I will do right by them this time. I will put them in the house. Live and learn. Live and learn. So you all, this sage right here, Kingsway again. This sage right here been in this pot forever. It done faded, turned colors, chipped, and everything. And this sage, I have never used the shade. I mean, I've used the shade, but it just keep coming back and coming back and coming back. So I just leave it alone, and look how pretty and strong it is. It's nice. So to accompany it, I have dill. Oh my God, you know dill smells so good. And I got cilantro. Arugula. Arugula is so easy, y'all. I love arugula. I love to put it in my salads. And next to it is supposed to be a mosquito plant. It smells so strong. I like the way it smells. But it's been hanging in there with me. I got lettuce right here. So this right here, I just threw in potatoes, I threw in onions, I threw in garlic. So this right here, we got the onions. This is super strong. This is potatoes. They are so, look at it, so nice and healthy. Wow. These are more potatoes right here. This is potatoes, y'all. Right here is more lettuce. Just put more lettuce in here. Love lettuce. This right here, sweet potato. And right here, I think is radish. So, this is my long defense garden. I have to work on, you all. But that's what it is. I love it. Work on it, experience the bad, experience the good, and get over my fear of separating. So, but I did separate some, so I'm gonna bring you over here to the big bags show. Come on, honey. This is my runway big bag garden right here. This was over at another location. My husband just put these over here. So I have to really work on these big bags right here. These are my golden beets, and I started them in my glam greenhouse, and they I separated them. So this is my separation, y'all. So that's how, you know. And those right there, like I said, I'm going to redo everything. They were just moved from the big garden. This is the runway. This is the Kingsway runway, y'all. Kingsway. That's how we do things around here. Kingsway. I did harvest some sweet potatoes recently, and it was a lot. And I just threw back the vines that have roots, so I just threw them back in there. So these right here, we got some potatoes, regular white potatoes in here, and right here. See how someone's eating my leaves, but the root is still there. And I just threw some greens in there. Well, that one, yeah, I just threw some greens in there. And right here, I harvest already, and I just threw the vines back in here. So what I do is, the potatoes that I have at the house, I don't really use. I'll just throw it in here, just be throwing it in here. And once it gets cold, either I just cover it up, or I'll move them in the glam greenhouse shed. Look at this beautiful bad boy right here. This is celery, y'all. Look at that. Look at there, y'all. Look at there. This I got from seed. And I harvested, I gave it to my neighbor, and I took the root, I just cut the root off, and I planted it back in there. And this is what I have, you all, right here. Then I have a squash here. I'm leaving it alone, y'all. And I'm just letting it grow, you know, even though, you know, squash is a hot thing. So that's the part of my potato land, I call it. So we're gonna move over here to the big garden. just recently, this past weekend, we trying to clean up a little bit. So this is my banana tree. I have two of, well, actually I have a total of 4. But this one I want to experiment in the pot, okay? Now this right here, I thought it was a lemon tree, but it's a bell pepper. Look, y'all. Oh my gosh, look. Wow. I'm just experimenting, you all. Just doing the King's Way gardening. Just experimenting. Like I said, this is my banana tree. I'm trying one in the pot, and then I have one in the big garden. So this is the other banana tree. So I wanted to experiment to see on what's, you know what. So far so good. They're just growing great. So far so good. Now when it get cold, somebody help me out. Now this tree right here, I want to say it's a hibiscus. Can somebody in the comments let me know what this is? Because Miss Lady Cheryl had gave me some seeds, and I want to say this is one of them that I did, and I planted in the ground. So this is my bigger garden. My husband dug up and did, and it's messed up right now. But all my bags were in here. We had a flooding problem, and we were trying to soak up the water through the bags. So now I think the water problem is fixed. So we're going to clean this up, and I feel like just put the greens and the cauliflower, all the green stuff for the fall, the winter that can stand the winter plants. I'm gonna put in here. My okra land, I call it. Always successful. Always. I love it. This beautiful flower. Turns into this beautiful okra. I love it. So we have a blackberry tree, and I told my husband we need to get something to prop up this tree. So this is what he had built, but I think it's a mixture of the rose and the blackberry tree. But the blackberry tree this year, excellent. The plump, juicy, sweet, oh my gosh, fresh, so good. So it's still got green on here, and it's all from this little area right there. So we got that one big area. Seeds had dropped, but I'm not even paying attention. I don't even water it. So you know what I'm gonna do, y'all? I'm gonna harvest off of it. So now we're gonna do the porch scene, and I got a few things on the porch. We can I'll show you all that I have going on. So the porch mini garden, I have another tomato, you all. Love tomatoes, y'all. Oh, look at this bean, y'all. Look at that. Wow. See? King's Way. So this is my green onions that I come out here and I use with my dish. I just chop them and use them. This is my honey apple crisp plant by seed. These are my little okra from the pot. As you see, I don't know, but I just leave them alone. They're pretty, and I just leave them alone to see where it goes. This is what I'm working on, y'all. The Kingsway Gardening. Kingsway Gardening. Kingsway. My projects that I'm doing. So, you have any advice, you have any suggestions, I'll take them all. Just help me. Hey, I'm learning, y'all. I'm learning. Thank you so much. Peace, love, happiness.